it's interesting. I had a deck here that I haven't used hardly at all. Excuse me. It's a deck that kind of has the reversals built in. It has two sides to every card, kind of the upright and the reversal. I don't read for reversals, so it's sort of an interesting one to be drawn to. And I've been on the fence about whether or not to use it. So I had it here on the table. For some reason, one of the cards was here in the Tibetan bell, and it's the Four of Swords, and which is a card of healing and respite, and it has two sides. On this side, the healer is sort of on the inside, almost in the exact same posture as on the reverse side. The only difference is this guy is inside the structure, the sepulcher, the temple. And on the other side, you can see the outside background where the fire is burning. I have no idea, but I'd suggest I think this is what I'm reading it as is it's a card of healing the internal thing. There may have been something on the outside that happened, but this stage we're in now is going into quiet to heal whatever the effects were on us. And this person is slumped. I don't think they're defeated, but they're like, all their energy is going into the quiet work of healing. It's taken a long time. This person is a gray-haired. So let's just use that as the jumping off place. And I'm going to just cover the rest of this deck up, because even the imagery is a little bit confusing to me. Not sure it is the deck. Okay. I was trying to think, what's the focus today? And what came to me was no agenda. And I think maybe that's the focus. How do you go forward kind of with the open heart and the expectation for the highest good? Okay, hang on. But also kind of without an agenda. And I think that just means sort of open to what comes in. First card out, Nine of Pentacles. We've been getting her a lot lately. The independent person who's personally abundant. I don't know that I need to go through the same rap every time, but this is an authentic Pentacles person. They show up, they're real. What you see is actually who they are. They kind of unashamedly present themselves as themselves. That's all they can do. There's no guile. And they're feeling grounded and okay. I'm not sure these are the same people. But if they're not, it's something about them working together, Three of Pentacles, in her realm. Maybe once they've healed, there's this opportunity to cooperate. And I'd say in some way it's underway already. Oh boy. Because there's been a decision, Two of Pentacles, to invest. A choice has been made. to do this. All Pentacles energy, right? 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with you. Single individual. And you may be coupled up, but you have a great sense of independence. You're not codependent. You know, and that just means, like, of course we're interdependent. We need each other. No question about that. That's this. You know, like looped, this infinity loop that is apparent here in the 2 of Pentacles. You know, we're connected. No denying. But somebody wants to work with you. They perhaps have healed an indecisiveness. And it's about this relationship, 6 of Cups. This, I think it's a past love, somebody you know already, you know, the soulmate through time. Pentacles are all about time. I think this is lifetimes. Reciprocal love, where you recognize each other. Oh, there are 2 cards, and it's really weird. They were sticky. Okay. 8 of Wands, the card of communication and flow. So if there has been this silence while the healing took place, now there's communication. Because in 4 of Swords energy, you're healing your ability to communicate. It's healing the internal thing in order to bring it externally. Okay, begs the question, tell us about the communication. Tell us what it's going to be. This is really interesting. There keep being these chunks of cards that just won't go back in. So I'm going to pull them out. Okay, what's the communication about? Equal give and take. In Pentacles energy. You know, in a way that's visible, tangible. You know, you can touch it. And it evens the scales. There are scales here. It evens the scales. Equal give and take. Because 8 of Wands implies communication back and forth. And again, the 4 of Swords. This is under 2 of Pentacles. The choice to heal. The choice to heal. 6 of Pentacles fell under 3 of Pentacles, this cooperative, equal give and take energy. I mean, I love this. 8 of Pentacles. This is so earthy. This is all about the real, the authentic, what's of value to you, you know, and how it expresses in your life. And working in that realm, mastering your craft, working on this relationship, hammering things out. I mean, the other day I said out of the blue, if I had a hammer, that old Peter, Paul and Mary song, and here he is with the hammer. I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. Rue is banging the door again. Rue, give it a rest. It's like a demanding roommate or something. I don't know. She'll stop in a minute if I ignore her. Good luck. But there's something about that. I'll hammer in the morning. I'll work at this diligently, kind of night and day. hammering it out. Death, Scorpio, the card of transformation. It may take a while. It may have taken a while, but the transformation is kind of at your doorstep. This communication is about this transformation. Something has really changed. Another pentacle. I don't know why it always kind of cracks me up, but it really does. It's a delight always to see how tarot works. Here's the opportunity. I said something about it's at your door. It's at your door. This opportunity for growth. Something's healed, something's changed. Now we have a big wad of cards here, so I'm just going to start under the healing, Four of Swords, and next to the ending, Death card, and the new beginning, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Coming into your power. It could be a new beginning with the Queen of Wands, but I think it's more likely saying you as this independent individual in your life in 3D are also, as we know, majorly tapped in to the energies that can't be seen, but can be felt and intuited, and by you, yes indeed. You know it's coming. And I think you've had a hard time believing it, but oh yeah, Five of Swords. Probably with good reason, because there was some conflict of beliefs. It's almost like, I don't believe this behavior. I'm not sure. Let's get some clarification on that, and I think it's coming in these. There's an apology for the bad behavior. Something that was said and contentious is now, I think you're being offered, this is coming across to me as a kind of messenger of peace. You know, it's not banging on your door. It's a gentle, it's a tentative, can we fix this? Can we fix it? Libra card of rectification. Often I see it as something that was wrong is being righted. Something that, excuse me, was unclear. And Five of Swords is all about stress, bad communication, a winner-take-all kind of mentality. Somebody's apologizing for that. And it's the Five of Swords thing that people are healing from. Five of Swords, Four of Swords. It's being rectified in a big way, being made fair, being clarified, being Libra'd. And that's on this transformation Scorpio card. And those two fall sequentially in the zodiac. Libra season, Scorpio season. Don't know that that speaks to timing, but it might. But I think the opportunity is coming in now, perhaps based on this apology. Well, the apology is somebody broke your heart and left you out in the cold. And they're genuinely sorry. And they want to make it right. They have transformed. They've gotten themselves in balance. Libra. Libra's about the truth. Okay, can you tell us, because sometimes Libra's also about like a actual legal decision. So can we just clarify, Libra? I'm not sure that's right at all, but let's see. Can you tell us about the rectification? Queen of Cups. Well, it has to do with feelings. With feelings that of a love flow that goes both ways, that's balanced. Something's changed so that it's almost like a, well, let's see. Card of options, 7 of Cups. Can be a card of confusion. So it's sort of like coming out of the confusion, because Queen of Cups knows what she feels. We do have 6 of Cups on the board. Tell me about this Queen of Cups confusion. Why was she confused? He, she, they. Water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Scorpio's on the board here. I'm just scanning to see, do we have anybody else? Scorpio, Libra so far. Can you tell us anything else about the confusion? You know, why this 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles? Somebody was fighting you. They were hurt. You were hurt. You left each other out in the cold. There was an abandonment. There was confusion. Somebody's sorry for a change. The 2 5s are 10. 10 is wheel. The other day I said I misspoke, but it is wheel. The Wheel of Fortune moving forward in a positive direction. Out of this, whatever you're needing to heal from. Twice over, 4 of Swords. You're both healing. You're both healing. Anything else about the confusion, the options? Somebody was stuck, hanging on, or holding back. Yeah, holding back, blocking, blocking. It's like, I'm not coming out, you're not coming in, kind of. Oh God, 7 of Swords. Card of deception, a card of exiting strategically, sneakily. 7 and 7, 2 sevens, 14, Temperance in Major Arcana. The healing of that. Well, and now we have 3 sevens. 7s are kind of, they're a heavenly number, things that lead us toward things we're being led toward by the powers that be. So it's sort of like, if we've been stuck in confusion, dealing with a trickster energy, a blocking person, because I don't think that's you. 77721 world, last card of the major arcana, that's stepping through the portal. I mean, there is massive change coming in. But this is what's being apologized for, and maybe mutually, because it is that back and forth 8 of Wands communication. Like, nobody's clean as a whistle. There has been 3 of Swords, pain and hurt. 5 of Pentacles, out in the cold energy. 7 of Swords, deception, trickery. 7 of Wands, guarded, defensiveness. And 4 of Pentacles, stuck in one place. Pentacles energy, stuck in one place. And the only good thing about this 7 of Swords is it's getting out. Somebody who is stuck is getting out. Maybe not in an above board way, they may be sneaking out. And it's almost like somebody blocks the entryway. Nobody can get in. But meanwhile, I'll get out. I'm getting an image like in a, in an action movie. If somebody's inside and there are people coming after them, they might block the front door and sneak out the back. I won't allow you to get in, but I'm gonna book it. But there's an apology for all this that went down. I think, okay. Well, that's a nice card to see. Sun, happiness, revelation, things coming into clarity. I mean, if there's been this kind of stuff, I'm sneaking out. I won't let you in. I won't let you see it. I won't let you see me. I'm holding back. I'm presenting a kind of a false front. No admittance. I'm sneaking out. Well, things are going to come to light. And there's an innocence in this. In this deck, it's got the child riding the white horse, into the light, into the new day. The innocent. It's like after this transformation, which involved the ending of something for sure. And again, I'm getting that it might have involved a legal, a contractual, something contractual. And I'm mistrusting my reading there, but whatever was hidden is coming to light. And this is a good thing. I mean, this, this is kind of the baby's being allowed to come forth, the new thing, the new way, the new day. They're saying get another on 4 Swords. I listened to them. And this is all, my only intention, my only agenda was for our higher good. What do we need to hear now? Something's going to flip it. I mean, from a lot of challenging stuff in 3D, a lot of work, a lot of healing. For this 6 of Cups relationship. Okay, what more about the 4 of Swords? Wow. Shadow, devil. Working with what holds you back. Working with what we have consigned to the dark place. Shadow is the part of ourselves, the parts of ourselves that we don't want to look at, that scare us. But by compartmentalizing them and putting them in the dark, they grow in power and they hold us back. The only way to kind of banish the shadow is to bring it to consciousness, bring it to light. That's the work. I mean, if you get on a Jungian therapist's couch, which I never have, but I would love to, that's the work. You work with bringing the shadow, what hasn't been acknowledged, what's been consigned to the corner, and wreaks havoc there. It wants to be seen. It doesn't get less powerful for being set aside. It gets more powerful. So by bringing it to light, you banish the shadow. Not by pushing it farther into the shadow, bringing it into the light. And that's not always easy. It is a kind of a work. And there's a way in which it can bring up this kind of energy. I want to hide. I don't want to be seen. I want to sneak. I want to sneak out the back. I don't want to be caught. So I'll bar the door and I'll hold back. And this is saying the bigger forces of the universe are saying the shadow's coming to light, where it can be worked with. You can't work with it when it's not being acknowledged. Bring it up. Bring it up. Because there's so much to be gained. There's happiness and warmth. And again, this card of Leo energy, which just boom, 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 reading after reading, keeps coming up. Capricorn, just to recap, from my perspective, is actually a wonderful opportunity to work with what's been holding you back. It's the willingness to see it and do the work. In a Capricorn way, you don't give up. You don't give up. Capricorn doesn't give up. It kind of is continually the energy in us that is willing to work hard to set ourselves free from habitual patterns that hold us back, from all this bunk that we've seen here. It's how to let go of it. Not by ignoring it. That just doesn't work with the shadow stuff. You work with it. You bring it to light. And you're doing it. You're healing it. 2 cards of healing. We have here Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, the light and the dark, the balance, the transformation. No shadow work, no transformation. It's sort of like, put on your mucklucks. Get into the mud. Dig deep, Capricorn. Into what's real. Which is also what's real that you're perhaps not wanting to look at or acknowledge. Well, you are now. It's coming to light. You're doing the work of bringing it to light. You're doing that work. Okay? Yeah. Here's Eight of Wands. There's sort of a gap here between the healing Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. The communication that I believe will address this confusion. Because Swords, the spoken thing, has been healed. Four of Wands, the meeting place, the place of union. Four of Swords, Four of Wands. 4 and 4 is 8. 8 is strength, overcoming. In fire energy, having the courage to do the shadow work so that you could, because if you have two people, they all, we all have this stuff, this baggage, by virtue of what we've been through, how it's impacted us, what we've pushed to the side because we couldn't deal with it. You have two people trying to find the meeting place. They both have had to do this healing. They both have had to do this shadow work. To come to the warm place, where are we? In this fire energy of revelation and warmth, the place of union, the 1111 portal, if you want to look at it that way. The communication and the healing and the feeling energy, being able to feel it all. It will heal us. It will set us free. Four of Swords can also, Four of Wands can refer to, I was going to say the next holiday, and I'm not sure that's really a timing thing, but it is something to do with when people come together. My eyeball is suddenly twitching like a maniac. I don't know if that happens to me once in a while when I'm like, trying too hard. Don't be scared. There's something like that. Left eye is going absolutely nuts. Don't know what it means. I think I'll stop it here, but with this blessing that I just think you've done some shadow work, and so has the other person, and it allows for the communication and for this before too long. Before too long. Coming into balance, the transformation, bringing it to light. It's just like we loop through that same process all the time. But it's sort of like this relationship is a dear connection, but it has somehow triggered the need for, triggered, that's devil energy right there. When you get triggered, it's sort of an invitation to do the shadow work. Not to hide from it, not to consign it to the hidden place, but to pull it out and into the light of day. Both people, so that you can meet. So it's a lot on both sides. A willingness to be vulnerable, to let this stuff come up in yourself, and also then to be able to talk about it. The lessons we've learned. There's momentum for change here, and big change, scorpionic, big change. From the dark to the light. from the dark to light and bringing it into the light. It's an ongoing process that takes that kind of Capricorn dedication, which you both have. You both have. You're hard workers. You've been working at your healing. Now you're going to work at the flow, at the communication. And that makes me glad to see. It really does. That makes my day.